really found my passion selling real estate. So I wanted to go to the next level. The only way for me to do that back then was to leverage myself and start a real estate sales team, right? That's what everybody says. Hey, you need to become a team leader, focus on listings, hire some buyer's agents, generate a lot of listings, put a lot of signs in the yard, and then hire some buyer's agents, filter those leads over to your buyer's agents, and start a team and do massive production. And so that's what I did, right? So my second year, we did $12.5 million in production, 61 transactions, having a lot of fun, growing, educating myself to be the best team leader that I could be for my team and for myself. In December of 2015, I got a life-changing phone call. And I know for the agents listening, you're like, wow, a life-changing phone call. How can a brokerage firm change your life? Well, let me just tell you, got that life-changing phone call to have an open mind, to take a look at a new business model that was disrupting the real estate industry and also changing the way that agents were being compensated. I said, absolutely. I have an open mind, and I had never heard of eXp Realty. Never, right? And I was like, who? eXp who? Never heard of it, right? I had that open mind, and I'm so glad that I took that meeting the next day. And I got to meet Scott Lewis, Rob Flick, and Gene Frederick. If you guys don't know those names, Google those names. Legends in the real estate industry. Helped Gary Keller grow Keller Williams for 20 plus years. Gene Frederick owned multiple franchises, multiple regions with Keller Williams. Ended up seeing this business model 7 months before I did, and ended up selling everything and launching eXp in Texas almost 6.5, almost 7 years ago. And so whenever I met them, I heard their stories. Rob Flick came out of retirement after helping Gary Keller grow Keller Williams. Scott Lewis left Keller Williams to join eXp. I said, wow, I've got to have an open mind. I've got to hear these guys out. I must hear these guys out because there is a reason why they did this to start and launch eXp in Texas. And so after 4 hours, I had an amazing meeting with them. I was blown away with the business model that they were showing me, right? We can all go sell real estate anywhere. Great companies out there, Century 21, Coldwell Banker, RE/MAX, Keller Williams, the boutique brokers, Better Homes and Gardens, Cooper Sotheby's, all great companies out there. But where can you truly, truly build wealth as a realtor and build an exit strategy for yourself and for your family? Nowhere else other than eXp, right? And I saw that, right? We can all go create our own leads and go generate our own leads. We can go get training anywhere, that we want, right? But I saw that eXp was a publicly traded company. I saw that we could attract a few agents to the business model and get compensated very handsomely for it, for our efforts for helping grow a company we're a shareholder of, right? And so I saw that and I said, I don't want to be left behind, right? I didn't have to buy a franchise. I didn't have to buy a region. I didn't have to buy a territory. $99 back then to join eXp and change my life, right? So let me just kind of share with you some numbers. So whenever I saw this, there was 5 agents in San Antonio. I was the 6th agent. Now we have over 1,300 agents with eXp just in San Antonio alone in my market. Whenever I joined eXp, there was 805 agents nationwide. I'm agent 806, and now we have over 42,000 agents and growing at over 3,000 agents a month with eXp, right? And so I saw that I could leverage this business model without having to buy a franchise, a region, a territory, without having to, front a lot of money, get into a lot of debt to grow this business, right? And so I did that exact same thing with my boutique brokerage firm. And all they did was compensate me on Starbucks gift cards. Hey, I love coffee. I've had a lot today. I love coffee. Don't get me wrong. But I love nice, big revenue share checks that come in every single month, right? I'm still in production. I still sell real estate. I love real estate. It's my passion. It's my livelihood. That's why I got into it. Probably just a lot of you guys on the call here today. You guys love real estate. You guys have a passion for it. You guys love flipping houses. It's that mailbox money. It's that freedom, right? I saw that exact same thing with eXp, right? I saw that freedom, right? A lot of agents bust their butts in selling real estate, right? What do they have? They've got a lot of money freedom, but not a lot of time freedom, right? I was there, 2nd year in real estate, grinding 60, 70, 80 hours a week, growing my team, growing my brand, growing my business. I got 3 small kids and a beautiful wife. I missed out on a lot of events, a lot of birthday parties, a lot of family events, a lot of friends events, a lot of pool parties, a lot of barbecues because I was just focused on growing my business. And I was literally working 7 days a week, getting burnt out on that rat race hamster wheel, on that treadmill of real estate. I saw this model and I said, so you're telling me I can still sell real estate? You're saying that I can plug into the tools and the training that EXP offers 50 to 60 to 70 hours a week to educate myself to be a better team leader. You're saying that I can get KV Core for $50 a month outside of EXP. That would cost you $1,000 setup fee, $600 to $800 a month. You're saying I could get that for $50 a month to generate massive amounts of buyer and seller leads. I saw that. You're saying that I can acquire stock several different ways for doing what I was already doing, selling real estate, attracting agents. You're saying that I can attract agents to this model and build a revenue share organization that could pay me a few extra $1,000 a month on top of my stock and on top of my production. I'm all in. That was a no-brainer to me. I was all in.